So these are the upcoming banners for 1.1 to 1.5 phase 2. We're gonna give you a little bit of a roadmap of the upcoming characters that are being teased and shown in the game currently right now, but are just basically side characters who either give you a quest or like help you in the game slightly. Now, we are currently on the 1.06. This is not the first banner. We are basically on the second banner. Natalie was the first banner, and a lot of, if you just now started the game, you missed out on her. She was a very top character. Everyone is collectively saying she might be like the best character in the game, at least is competing top 3, right, for DPS. So we're going to be talking about the 1.1 banner. That is Hoteri. She came out in May 13th. She basically is a support who has some high damage. Essentially, she's fighting for the top support in the game. You have a limited time to get her from May 13th to, I believe, June 3rd. So she's sub DPS that does high damage, high control abilities. Her basic attack is Misty Moon. She wields her weapons and performs up to 5 consecutive attacks, dealing Cosmos damage. Her charge basic attack is Rippling Waves, holding the basic attack in combat to trigger gracefully dashing forward and attacking, dealing 4 instances of Cosmos damage in an area. The plunge basic attack, where you dive, is Crescent, wields the weapon mid-air, plunges down, dealing 1 instance of the Cosmos damage and doing up to 200%. A lot of the plunge basic attacks are very high damage if you can work them in the combo. Then of course you have her dodge counterattack. Now she is interesting because she has an umbrella and she has a sword. I tried out both. Obviously you want to go and stay with the sword style. That does a lot more damage. With her umbrella, she's just basically throwing it out, trying to put people in a certain area. And then with her sword, she's obviously just doing a whole lot more damage and quicker. Now there's no cooldown or ultimate energy cost for her ultimate. It triggers a non-closed timepiece, is fully charged, dealing 10 instances of Cosmos damage in the area. So yeah, everyone is just like spamming her time control ability essentially. She can stop time even outside of combat. So you can either go into using her Blossom team or using her Discord team. Her Blossom teams, her best one is Hoteri, then Zero, the main character, and then for main DPS you can either go Natalie or Mint. If you've already just using the free to play version, use Mint. I've been using Mint. I've been having to use Mint, but if you have the better Kakro, then use Natalie. For as another support, you can use Sakura or you can use Juwon. Kind of depends on what you got. I got Sakura, so I have to use Sakura, but that would be for a Blossom team. Now her other best team is the Discord team, so it's going to be like Hoteri as the sub DPS. Another sub DPS would be Daffodil, and then for the main DPS, Ariella, and then for support, Sakura. I believe the other one of her Blossom team is easier for players to essentially do just because the character is presented. With the Discord team, you can get Ariella for free. You'd have to pay for Daffodil, so there's that, and then you have to pay for the support Sakura. For the Blossom team, you have Zero for free and you have Mint for free. And Sakurai, you can get her in Strange Encounters banner and easily get her. And if not, you can get another support. So that is the one everyone pretty much goes with just because slightly a little bit stronger and it's easier to actually get. As far as Hoteri go, do you want to roll and get her? I would say yes. You do want to at least try to get her. You have 13 days. Do you spend money on her? That's up to you, obviously, but I wouldn't per se. I think if you had to go and say who's better, Hoteri or Natalie, you would probably just go Natalie most of the time. That was a better character, and in the next couple of upcoming banners, you have to say who's better, Hoteri or Lacrimosa. I honestly would have to say Lacrimosa looks better currently. So if you want to save up for her. But if you do have, or you're willing to play dailies, then I would say roll for Hoteri as well and just get her. Because in this banner, in the current banner, you can get Hoteri, you can get Hanel, but you get her for free. Ariella, you get her for free, essentially. And then you have Skia. So if you go down here to the checklist, you can see who you can actually get in the banners. And I would have to say, honestly, her banner is pretty weak overall because it's just Hoteri. I don't think anyone wants to play Skia that badly. And you get these two characters for free in the game. You get her after just playing the game 3 days. You have her. So Hoteri's banner is kind of weak. I don't know what Natalie's banner was like. It might have been similar. And you can get her Orchard Breeze Glider at 50 pulls, her Autumn Haze Livery at 120 pulls guaranteed, and you have her priceless orchard skin at 200 guaranteed. Now these are just freaking insane, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just insane. I don't know if you want to do all that. Pull the amount of pulls. Ooh man, I don't feel so good, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's up to you. If I had to honestly have to say, the regular NTE Strange Encounters is the best banner. Just the best banner. You get more of the characters. It's easier to get them. I would say you go the Strange Encounters, and now we're moving on to the 1.1 banner. This is the one that, like I said, is giving me close to that non-elite vibe of a top character is walking through. You've already played probably Lacrimosa in the first level, I want to say, of the game, so they already teased you her kit, how she plays. She's doing Chaos Element, she's doing Arc Liquid, and she is an S rank rarity. She's damage, and she's going to be your main DPS a lot of time doing DOT. Her skills are Sweet and Sour, Morning Tomato, Working Day Judgment, and Microwave. You've already played her basic attack, but her basic attack basically is just a tomato. So her passive is Tomato Banquet, or okay, it's a Discord enhancement dealing additional damage equal to 400% of attacks to a target when the Discord is triggered. And then her other passive, because she has two, is called Sleep In. Grants one additional attempt of the Morning Tomato after Lacrimosa uses Tomato Metal or Tomato Persecution 5 times during the skill. It only activates once per skilled cooldown. So yeah, Sweet Sour, basic attack, Tomato Metal, swings her Frying Pan, dealing 5 consecutive attacks, dealing chaos damage. Projectile generated by the second attack can be shattered by subsequent attacks, causing an explosion of dealing extra chaos damage. And then you have the Tomato Persecution base attack, manipulates red cherry. Performing this does 5 consecutive attacks, dealing chaos damage, and she does have flavor like variations and other like basic attacks in air. It's sort of the same thing of every other character, so it's not something we can get into there. The next character is Chaos from the Lacrimosa archetype. It looks he's either S rank or he's A rank. I'm trying to look right now. He comes in the phase 2 banner. You already saw him in the game already. If you got like to level 24, you've already seen him. There really isn't much information about him. He has a gun, so I can assume he's just gonna be shooting projectiles. I couldn't tell you more than that. Like I said, not a lot of people are high on him. Visually doesn't really pop off. We talk about the other characters that we have seen in the game, but have little to no information about when they're coming out. Essentially, they've already been in cutscenes. They're already like, you can talk to these characters essentially. Through the help of data mining, apparently we were able to get some of these characters. So if you've already seen them, we'll go through the list. Kane, that was the musician girl that you have to play alongside with. I believe it's Nanali and I forgot the other girl's name. I think it's Hanel, but yeah, she's there. And then you have Alphard, Alfred. She's also going to be a playable character essentially. She's your boss. You see her in the first 10 minutes of the game. No clue what she's going to be. She looks pretty cool. Like a big character you've seen multiple times in the game at this point. And if you're like a free-to-play player, then you should have been using her witch's house, is Blackbird. Very cool looking character. I'm gonna be honest, probably one of the only characters I really do want to play from the upcoming unknown characters. She's higher on the list for me than Chaos, for sure. And then you have Everness. I haven't seen her in the game yet, so that means she's probably past 25 on the hunter level until you can actually see her. And then you have Nitsa, pretty cool looking character. I have seen more information on Shinku. I believe there's more trailers about her essentially. Then you have Linko. I have no clue, haven't seen her yet. Haven't even seen a trailer about her. And then Irie and Exy. I think I have seen a little something about them. They might be coming out in the 2.0 banner essentially. That's how far ahead we would have to be talking to get these characters. But not much is known about these characters, but they do look so far visually pretty cool. I was really hoping for this last one. I hope this character becomes playable. It is Zenko. She's a final boss character you got to play on level 24. Samurai lady essentially. Hard to say. I think she might be a doll. Play the story mode for her. Very cool. She got a full trailer and she's been one of the ones like highlighted essentially when trying to advertise more of the game. If you see the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. It was one of the most cinematic parts of the game essentially. So if they don't make her a character after all of that, I don't know what's wrong with it. I would much rather play her than I don't know how many of the other characters. But she's a part of the Scarlet Letter criminal organization. In terms of a final boss in the game currently, she might be top 5, I'd say. I'll be posting more updates in the future, so make sure to like this video, and yeah.